Hello everyone. Welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Spencer Jr. is going to be seriously damaged on the Bold and the Beautiful as a result of his magical night with Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. Katie Logan's naive son is beginning to question everything. Does he have a drinking problem? Was he raped? Is Luna still alive? And who is stalking him? In fact, his own mother might to question his sanity and even take things a bit further. For her troubled son. Did Luna Nozawa do some serious damage to Will Spencer Jr., Crew Morrow? Luna Nozawa got Will drunk and slept with him without his consent. Where we come from, that is actually called rape. If you ignore the gender role biases, then Will Spencer Jr. is a victim and most likely traumatized. He has struggled with what happened that fateful night, and is even getting creepy text messages. According to B&B spoilers, Will Spencer Jr. will go back to his mom Katie for more advice. Originally, Katie thought her son just had an alcohol-induced one-night stand with a random girl, but she begins to realize it's far more serious. At first, Katie advised her son to keep quiet about his sloppy night. Now she realizes Will might actually need the exact opposite, and encourages him to talk to a professional to get everything off his chest. Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, is busy planning her wedding that probably won't happen, but maybe Katie could hire her to have a few sessions with Will Spencer Jr. If Will sits down with a professional and talks about that night, maybe he will finally be able to remember the mystery woman's face. Luna Nozawa has done a number on Will Spencer. Do you think he will be able to recover? Is his relationship with Elektra doomed now? Can Taylor Hayes help him? In the whirlwind world of the Bold and the Beautiful, legacy families often steal the spotlight. But sometimes it's the next generation who sends shockwaves through Los Angeles. Rumors are swirling, and spoilers tease that Will Spencer Jr. could soon find himself in the kind of trouble no parent wants to imagine. Katie Logan, ever the protective mother, may be forced to make a drastic move, hiring a shrink for her son, whether Bill agrees or not. But this isn't just about a teenage boy's growing pains. This potential storyline could shake the Spencer clan, ignite old rivalries, and drag the Logans and Forresters back into conflict in ways nobody expected. Will Spencer Jr. has largely existed in the background, mentioned in passing while Katie and Bill dealt with their messy love lives. He was last seen as a bright, well-mannered kid who occasionally softened Bill's harder edges. But time has passed. And in soap years, that means trouble is about to follow. Spoilers suggest Will, now a teenager, might be struggling with more than just school stress. Whispers hint at a possible rebellious streak, one that shocks Katie to her core. Whether it's skipping classes, hanging with the wrong crowd, or even experimenting with dangerous behavior, the Spencer heir may be in deeper than his parents realize. Katie, whose protective instincts have always run high, won't brush this off. For her, the danger isn't just about Will acting out, it's about losing him completely. After all, Katie nearly lost her son when her health was failing years ago. The idea of something derailing his future? Unthinkable. Katie Logan has faced more than her fair share of personal demons. From her heart transplant struggles to her battles with depression and feelings of abandonment, she knows the importance of mental health. Unlike Bill, who often views emotions as weaknesses, Katie has lived through the storm of suppressing feelings until they boil over. So when signs emerge that Will is spiraling, mood swings, isolation, anger, maybe even risky decisions, Katie may decide she can't wait for things to work themselves out. Spoilers suggest she could reach out to a professional therapist or psychiatrist for her son, believing early intervention could save him from disaster. The catch? Bill Spencer. Bill isn't exactly the kind of man who believes in therapy. In his world, you fight your battles, you never show weakness, and you never let anyone else control your narrative. For him, hiring a shrink for Will might feel like admitting his son is broken. That's not something Bill tolerates easily, especially when it comes to the heir to his empire. Spoilers tease fiery clashes between Bill and Katie as she pushes for therapy and Bill resists. Their arguments may even reopen old wounds, with Katie accusing Bill of always trying to mold Will into a miniature version of himself, while Bill fires back that Katie coddles him too much. Could Will's struggles drive Bill and Katie further apart, or oddly, bring them back together as they fight for their son? For Will, the worst part may not even be his personal battles. It could be feeling trapped between his parents' constant disagreements. Teenagers crave independence, but Will could feel suffocated by Katie's hovering and resentful of Bill's controlling nature. Spoilers suggest Will might lash out, pushing away both parents in a desperate attempt to be heard. This could lead to him making reckless choices, from sneaking out to running with a shady new friend group. Soap teens rarely make small mistakes. Trouble always escalates until the entire town feels the shockwaves. Katie rarely faces struggles alone for long. Brooke Logan, her ever-loyal and occasionally exasperating sister, could play a pivotal role in this storyline. Brooke knows what it's like to raise children in the chaotic world of the Forresters and Spencers. She could encourage Katie to trust her instincts, reminding her that Ridge's son Thomas once spiraled due to mental health issues that were ignored too long. But Brooke's involvement could backfire if Bill sees it as Logan meddling. He might accuse Katie of letting Brooke run her life, once again igniting Bill's decades-long tension with the Logan sisters. Another unexpected player? Liam Spencer. Will's half-brother has lived a life full of turmoil, bouncing between Hope and Steffi, constantly battling his own indecision and coping with betrayals. Liam knows firsthand how damaging instability can be. Spoilers suggest Liam could reach out to Will, trying to bond with him in a way Bill never could. A heart-to-heart between the brothers might offer Will the lifeline he desperately needs. But will Will listen, or will he dismiss Liam as just another adult telling him what to do? If Katie hires a shrink, you can bet the wider Forrester and Logan families will have opinions. Steffi, who has fought her own battles against grief, trauma, and addiction, might actually side with Katie, urging her to prioritize Will's mental health no matter what Bill thinks. Hope, too, may step in, emphasizing the importance of therapy, after watching Thomas transform through counseling. Both women could indirectly pressure Bill to reconsider, even if he resents their interference. The ripple effect. Yet another family feud, with Bill accusing the Forresters of undermining him, and Katie. This is the bold and the beautiful. No storyline exists in a vacuum. If Will is headed for a darker path, it may intersect with the current teenage young adult circle. RJ, Luna, and maybe even a returning Douglas could find themselves connected to Will's struggles. Imagine Will developing a crush on Luna, or being influenced by someone like a rebellious new character who clashes with RJ. A romantic entanglement, however innocent, could spiral into chaos and force the Forresters and Spencers into yet another war. The biggest spoiler yet may be the identity of the shrink Katie hires. Soap tradition dictates this won't be a random character. It'll be someone with a secret, a history, or a shocking connection. Could Taylor Hayes return in her professional role, counseling Will while juggling her own family drama? Could a brand new psychiatrist arrive? Perhaps someone tied to Bill's past who he doesn't trust? Or could it be someone manipulative, who doesn't have Will's best interests at heart? Katie may believe she's helping her son, but in true soap fashion, the decision could open Pandora's box. Spoilers hint that Will's struggles may spill over into Bill's business life. If word leaks that the young Spencer heir is unstable, ruthless competitors could pounce. Bill's enemies, whether it's Ridge, Deacon, or even Sheila, may see weakness in the Spencer empire. Bill prides himself on strength, control, and intimidation. How will he react if gossip about his son threatens his carefully built empire? Could his fear of humiliation push him further away from Katie, or finally force him to realize he needs to put family before power? For Katie, the emotional stakes couldn't be higher. She's always feared her own fragility, her weak heart, her depressive episodes, her failed relationships. The thought that her son might inherit emotional struggles terrifies her. Spoilers suggest we may see Katie in raw, vulnerable moments, confessing to Brooke or Donna that she blames herself for Will's pain. Could her guilt push her closer? To Bill again? Or even toward Carter, who has been her rock in recent years? Of course, this wouldn't be a proper soap storyline without a bombshell secret. Will may not just be rebelling. He could be hiding something bigger. Is he being bullied at school, afraid to tell his parents? Has he witnessed something he's too scared to reveal? Or has he been pressured into something illegal, like drugs or vandalism? Whatever the secret is, spoilers tease it could explode in a dramatic reveal, leaving Katie devastated and Bill furious. As the situation escalates, the storyline may split into two camps. Katie, Brooke, Hope, and the Logans pushing for therapy. Compassion and understanding. Bill, Justin, and possibly Wyatt defending a more tough love approach, wanting to protect Will from being labeled weak. This divide could reignite the Logan versus Spencer rivalry in new and shocking ways. Ultimately, soaps thrive on redemption arcs. Will's troubles may push him to the brink, but spoilers suggest Katie's decision to hire a shrink could save him. After a rocky road of secrets, conflicts, and family wars, Will may emerge stronger, wiser, and ready to step into the spotlight as the next great Spencer man. And in the process, Katie could once again prove she's the heart and soul of the Logan family, willing to fight for her son no matter the cost. The bold and the beautiful spoilers tease a storyline packed with emotional turmoil, family clashes, and high-stakes drama. Will Spencer Jr. is no longer the sweet child fans remember. He's growing up, and with that comes dangerous temptations. Katie's decision to hire a shrink may not only reshape her relationship with Bill, but could ignite a family-wide battle that rocks Los Angeles to its core. One thing is clear. This isn't just about Will. This is about what it means to be a Spencer. The cost of power, the burden of family legacy, and the fight to hold on to love in a world where everything can crumble in a single moment. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.